Hey, what's up guys? Footy Manager TV here, and today I'm here with the Season 3 starting right now. Well, we're not into our first match of the season yet, just friendlies and all that. And I actually did an episode this already, but it went like 40 minutes, and I thought that's probably too long. I want to make my videos a bit shorter and cut down the information. Well, I want to put a lot of information, but I don't want them to be like too long, because then people can lose interest and all that kind of thing. But here, you probably can see already, I have a new job. Also, it is the manager of Australia, because the manager got fired, Holger Ozick, and who's obviously the manager in real life. And if I go to the fixtures, obviously that was after the World Cup. That's really the best time after World Cup. There's a lot of jobs available. Even the England job was available, but I thought it was a bit more realistic to go with Australia and a bit more fun for me as well, to play with a lot of players that I watch in real life as well a lot, more than other players, and I really am familiar with them as well, so that'll be very good. But as you can see, World Cup, they failed pretty much, not even getting any points picked up in the group stages, especially against Slovakia and Mali. In real life, realistically, that's where we would be realistically looking to get to go wins in those. Realistically, I said realistically a couple times there, but realistic, yeah, in real life, Australia's are pretty realistic. These are realistic games where, even though I said realistic heaps of times already, but that's probably the best word to describe it as. These two, we should be getting wins against these teams right here, or definitely not losing against them. Mali, they don't really have any fantastic players, but one positive, just looking at the results from here, Nikita Rukavica, clearly the best player, scoring twice in both matches. So, well, he scored 2 goals in those 2 matches together. He's a very pacey player, not bad strength, 12 for a pacey player. And yeah, he's not amazing finishing, but with that pace, he gets the chances, and eventually he does finish. So, yeah, in my other episode, like I said, it went for 40 minutes. That's why I didn't upload it. I just did it again because I was explaining basically every player in the team for Australia. So I'll just leave that for a later date. And I want to focus more on Arsenal for now. Michael Grally, he could have played for Australia, but he seemingly, he's in my team as well, obviously, for Arsenal. But he seems he wants to play for England because he thinks he does have the quality to reach that heights. And unfortunately, Australia, we're ranked in the game now. We're ranked 60 overall, like in the world ranking. So I'll be looking to improve that. As you can see here, Asian Cup in 152 days. So that'll be more towards the end of the season or the start of next season. If I click on the Asian Cup here, it says not entered yet. It doesn't say when it starts yet, the start of next season. That's going to be very entertaining. As you can see here, we haven't won the Asian Cup ever. Japan obviously is the team to beat, so we're going to have to look to beat them. And that's the thing with Australia. We finished the World Cup, then the following next season, not too long after, just like about 5 or so months later, we play the Asian Cup. So it's pretty good because we're still in the preparation. We still have had good preparation, finishing off from the World Cup, and especially with new players starting their seasons, it's perfectly timed pretty much during January. So at least our players should have good fitness and that kind of thing. And like I said, I don't want this video to be long. I could easily make it very, very long, but I won't go with that. I'll just show you like all the transfers, that kind of thing, that were out and in. Some big transfers as well. I want to go over it quick. The loans, you pretty much know the loans because I've showed you all these players before. Early, I sent him out on loan to Aston Villa. I tried to transfer list him. Gervinho sold for 30 million. If I'm not going to click on every single player and show you how they are, because you can go back and see their values. Like I was going to click on and see if I'll just do it for Gervinho because he's sort of the biggest transfer out of all of these. Of course he's worth 33 million now, but if you go back in my other episodes, he was only worth 14 million. So he basically got doubled in his value. So I was happy with that. And he's not really perfect in our new formation. He can't really play as a left mid or a right mid. He's better at more attacking. I definitely wanted to get someone more defensive, which I did. You'll see in a second. That I'll show. Kieran Gibbs as well. You know, I've been saying I didn't think it was good enough. And, of course, a region that I had to show, Eduardo Rocha. This guy is a prospect for the future. Last season, we sent him out on loan to Brighton in the Championship. He did okay, not amazing, but now on loan to Blackburn to really show. He said he was too good to be loaned out, so now he has to prove it. He's on loan to another team in the Premier League. And, look, he's part of the Portuguese team already. That's hopefully he can get appearance. That will be amazing for his development and that kind of thing. I'm really excited to see how he develops. Free kick taking 18. Could be the next Ronaldo maybe, but he has to work on his pace and that kind of thing. But if he does, if I can improve his pace somehow, who knows? He could be an amazing player in the future, even without that. Obviously, he wouldn't be the next Ronaldo without that, but his jumping and strength is a bit low. But yeah, he could be the next like Portuguese superstar at least. Like as a striker, he's probably a bit different to Ronaldo, but he's a very good finisher, dribbler, and probably as close as you're gonna get. Just I've got to see how he develops and as well. That's the main thing. Aitor as well, probably our best defensive prospect. 20 years of age. Last season sent him out on loan to Real Betis, and he did okay. He got some appearances there, but now to a bigger team in the La Liga, being Atletico Madrid. So hopefully he can do very well. And with my coach report and that, it says he's going to be potential to be a leading Premier Division player or Premier League player. And yeah, you can see with his attributes, next season he should come in, and definitely he'll be looking to replace the Mertesackers, the Vermaelens, and those kind of players. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know the rest. Also, Vincent Dioro, again, he's another one. He's got a bit of pace and all that. He's touted as the next Patrick Helmes. I've showed you that before. I'm not going to waste showing you every single time. I just focus on my transfers now. You know, with the big selling of Gervinho and also winning the Champions League. If you take away the selling of Gervinho, we still had a big transfer budget. If you go back here, if you see my season budget, it says 15 million there, but obviously it was more. But I made the selling of Gervinho and all that. And yeah, Gervinho 30 million, plus I had like additional like 60 million or something. So I did have the money after selling Gervinho. So yeah, I had all the money for this, no worries. The regions I showed you, and basically the guy who I bought for Gervinho, Matthias Esquil-Chaleto. And again, with buying a world-class player, I wanted to get someone who is versatile as well. So I'm teaching him to play right back and also that right midfielder position as well. Neil Erdley gone out on loan. I think I tried to sell Carl Jenkinson. I think that's still going through, not sure. But yeah, this guy, definitely, he's not amazing technically, but his physical attributes is great. He's got strength, he's got stamina, and got pace. So that's all I can ask for pretty much. He's got 2 positions to play in our formation, and as a backup, as a left mid if needed as well. And he's got height as well. There's not much players with 19 pace. That's like the same pace as Walcott, but he's like a defensive player. So he could be a fantastic player for us. He's definitely, some people may not think he's worth that by his technical attributes, but his physical attributes makes up for that. And again, we need to buy another attacking player, in my opinion, and that can play both wings and even striker as well. So he could be a good rotation option. Eduardo Salvio from Benfica. He is a fantastic player. Got heaps of pace, flair, determination as well. He's not bad. He's got good striking attributes. If you go for a poacher role, even though I don't use that because I'm using classic formation, poacher in attack, dribbling, finishing, first touch, and the pace, of course. And if you check out his history, he wasn't that bad. He scored 10 goals and 8 out of 20 appearances in the last season. He was transfer listed. That's why I got him fairly cheap to his value. I got him for 16.5 million when he's valued at 26 million. And he's still fairly young. And another reason why I signed him, I've actually signed him in previous Arsenal saves like Football Manager 2010 and that. I remember signing him in FM 2010 for sure. And a couple other ones, can't really remember. But yeah, I signed him for sure in one of them. And he was a very good player for me, playing out wide, obviously in the 4-3-3. But now into a different formation. He could be a very good striker also. He's going to be a rotation option, like I said. You know, but I'm looking to sell more of those wingers as well. I'm still sending out on loan like Christian Teo and that. Well, at least, where are we here? Alvaro Vidal as well. Last season was out on Southampton in the Championship, and now I'm going to give him a chance in the Premier League as well. And hopefully next season he may become good enough. And if not, we can sell him on a profit, or who knows. I really want to keep him until he's at his peak. I'm sure you know that. And then, of course, our free transfers. To me, they're sensational free transfers in my opinion. You got Lassina Traore, even though we got other strikers, even though, like, if it doesn't work out or something, he's still only 23, so maybe we could send him out on loan maybe to another team. Definitely outside the Premier League. I don't want him to interfere with my goals of winning the Premier League. And also I'm going to look to become a force in the Premier League. Because I've won all the competitions now. Obviously, first season I won the Premier League, Capital One Cup and FA Cup. And last season, obviously, the success of the Champions League. So that was very good. And so now my goal is to become a force in the Premier League. So, because right now, Giroud and Falcao, they're very good strikers. Unless we get a big offer for one, I really won't be selling them because they've been doing the job. But don't forget, they're both 27, going on to 28 now. So Lassina Traore, once they get about 30 years of age, 31, Traore, then he'll be sort of close to that age. He'll be like 26, and he'll be in his prime right there. So even if we send him out on loan, he might improve a little bit more. Or even if we keep him, who knows? We may get bad injuries. I might send him out on loan with an option to recall the loan if I get a big injury to Falcao or Giroud. So that's going to happen with him. He's definitely part of the future. The next Drogba in the Premier League, no doubt. He could be a superstar, and I definitely want to hold on to him or sell him on for a big profit as we signed him for free. And then Kawasuki Honda. I needed another superstar centre mid, and I kind of forgot about the transfer for him because yeah, you kind of forget about those like free transfers sometimes. That's what I was saying in other videos or other episodes earlier. Should I get another centre mid? But we are getting another centre mid for free. And yeah, sensational free transfer once again. And also the shirt sales, another increasing. You know, when you sign someone from Japan or any Asian country, really, that helps with the merchandising in those countries. So that's very good. So along with him being a fantastic passer and that kind of thing, and being solid defensively for attacking-minded midfielder, he's very good. And also, we really need an amazing guy from the free kicks who can really utilize and take the opportunity of those. So hopefully he can be very good with that kind of thing. And yeah, I was going to show one more thing, like with the affiliated clubs. Another thing in terms of finance. I kind of pronounce it weirdly, but anyway, I've got Los Angeles now, and because I've been at the club a lot, they actually gave me the choice of choosing the club. So I had to go out and choose someone from America. Obviously, China, they're very good they make a lot of money as well, but getting to me, Los Angeles, the LA Galaxy, they would be the best team for that. Leave your comments who would be another team, who would be the best in your opinion for financial benefits. We've already got a team from China, so I thought to get another one from America, plus Colorado. So that's two teams in the MLS we're getting some merchandising from, and one team in China. So that's really good. That will bring in the extra funds, and along with signing Kawasuki Honda as well, that's just going to keep gaining us that extra bank balance, 141 right now. I won't be spending any more money. I just want to keep that. And again, I really want to start, it's kind of hard to say, I want to start developing my own talents instead of buying like big names. That's why you never really see, I've never signed, apart from really Falcao. It's hard when you're a big team, because you really got to, like last season we couldn't beat Manchester United and Man City in terms of getting the league. We really need to make big signings. That's the thing with Arsenal. You know, Arsene Wenger signs a lot of younger players. I say I want to build my own talent, but when being a bigger team, you have to go out and buy big players. I'm sure you know. You can't just rely on your own talent. It won't be good enough. You got to go out and buy a lot. But I am going to be focusing a lot on my own talent. It's hard. I'm not going to give any player games if they're not good enough. I'm not going to take the chance with that and all that kind of thing. And of course, Australia, I'll show a bit more because we have a friendly against Cyprus. I'll leave your comments if you like to see me do every single Australian game, or do you want just competitive matches or just something like that? Like, do you want to see my first ever match as a friendly, but after that, do you just want to see like important matches, or would you want to see friendlies as well, as they're just every so often? So yeah, leave your comments on that, and leave how you want how do you like. I know heaps of people do Football Manager videos, but what are your favorite Football Manager videos? Like, do you like seeing gameplay a lot, like when I do the matches, or do you like seeing a lot about my transfers? Do you like people who maybe don't do so much episodes, but you just want to focus on how they develop their players, seeing their younger players develop? Just leave your comments so I know what everyone wants to see. But I'm really getting the funness back when I started with Football Manager 2012. You go see my first ever videos. I think I did with Porto. I really enjoyed making those videos, and I'm sort of getting back to that stage right now. So I really enjoy that, and that's why you're going to see a lot of Football Manager. But I'm still going to stick with FIFA as well, like Southampton career mode, Wickham career mode. But yeah, I'm gonna have heaps of content, so you really don't get bored. So you see something new all the time. And with Football Manager, you know, you can make videos, like, it doesn't take too much effort. Like, I just play, then I make a 20-minute video or 30-minute. It just really depends if I'm playing a match or not, like this one, or the start of a season and all that kind of thing. But yeah, hopefully enjoy it. You can see we have heaps of wage budget, so, but I've got to keep that to often. Like, this season, we've got to offer some new contract to key players, so you're going to see that a bit later. next episode, I may do. Leave your comments if you want to see my first Australian match against Cyprus, and then I'll do Wolves in the first league of the match, or the first match of the league. So yeah, just leave your comments on all of that, and I'll see you next time for heaps more episodes in this Arsenal Let's Play. I'm enjoying it heaps, so you're going to see a lot of videos. So yeah, as I said, I'll see you guys next time.